I'm so excited to be here. I've never been on a goat farm, but you guys look at this. Look at this amazing. Look at all these cute little goats in here. And according to Jackie, they all have names. Are they like family?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're about like 3 years old is the average, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then how did you get started doing this?
We got some goats just for fun, and then since we have dairy cows, we're like, let's get some dairy goats.
Yep.
And then we decided we liked the goats, and my husband suggested make some soap to make some extra money. And we're about 6 years later and a few hundred goats later.
And lots of soap and lotion.
Lots of soap and lotion.
And
yes.
you've grown your business. It's a very best-selling product at the Holly House Boutique, and
Yeah.
I'm sure at farmers markets and elsewhere.
Yeah.
And here is the little milking stand right here, right?
Yep.
So the goats are ready to be milked, and they get milked twice a day.
Twice a day.
And you have a machine that milks them. How much milk do you get a day at the end of the day?
So at the peak, they're at 14 pounds at peak.
Okay.
Like a gallon and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're on test. We have a purse that comes out and pulls the test off the goat milk as we're milking them, and checks components, checks quality, and so on and so forth.
And so then you take the milk, the goat milk, and what is the, like, without revealing your secrets, what is the process of turning that into soap?
So I'll take the milk home and I'll filter it, and I have to freeze it before I use it, otherwise the milk will burn.
Okay.
So I just have a pile of milk in the freezer, and then I will mix that with fats and oils and lye. You have to have lye to make soap, and then whatever colors and fragrances I use, and mix it up, and then let it cure for 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Oh my gosh. Wow. So everybody's special bar of soap has been sitting and loved for 6 weeks.
At least 6 weeks.
So how do you come up with the fragrances, and is that something like your personal preferences, or are you always creating new fragrances?
I will just buy fragrances throughout the year that I like, and I look for like different ideas for blending them from the fragrance manufacturers. And twice a year I'll make a huge batch. That's Lefty. He's not a goat dog. I'll make a batch anywhere from 24 to 48 different scents, and then I let those cure, and I'll smell them, and him and the kids, and I'll have some neighbors and friends smell them, and we just narrow them down.
Like product testing, market testing, market research.
Yep, we just narrow it down.
And then how much product can you get out of like the goat milk?
Oh, I only use goat milk, no water or anything. And a normal batch, like 24 bars, uses about 1.5 pounds of goat milk. So it's not a ton, but that's all the liquid.
Yeah, that's really interesting. What is your favorite part about the process of what you do, making goat soap?
I like picking out the fragrances and the colors and the designs, like the creative part of it.
Yeah. So we know you love goats, and we know you love the goat soap, but what is your least favorite part of what you do?
Doing all the dishes and cleaning up the mess.
Okay. And you sometimes have little baby goats inside your house, right?
Yes.
I love that. And they have like jammies on, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, how fun is that?
If it's too cold and they're not doing well, we keep them in the garage otherwise, but especially when they're brand new, they stay in our house for a couple days.
I love it.
And
why is goat soap different than other soap?
the fatty acids in the goat milk are really similar to the fatty acids in your skin's protective layer, and it can help protect your skin and keep that protective layer intact. And it's also got lactic acid, which is a mild exfoliant, and then vitamins and minerals and stuff. So, but those are the big ones.
Wow, look at all those fun facts. We learned something today at Jack's Goat Soap Company. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, goats.